Every single word of this speech has been generated entirely with the help of GPT-4, the latest artificial intelligence language model developed by OpenAI. If it wasn't obvious enough, this is not actually Martin Luther King Jr. This is purely fiction, so don't go around making clips on social media making the world believe I said things I never said. Nothing in this should be taken as said by the real people they portray. This is strictly for entertainment purposes and should be taken as simply a showcase of the incredible advancement in AI technology. But if you are interested in hearing actual humans discussing this mesmerizing existence that we find ourselves sharing, this is part of a human-made podcast series called Existence, which can be found here or anywhere else you like to get podcasts. Conversations seeking to discover the essence of existence through a philosophical and introspective lens. My fellow Americans, I am grateful for this opportunity to speak to you today about a topic that is of great importance to me and to our nation. The topic of technological progress, artificial intelligence, and societal change. We live in a time of unprecedented scientific and technological advancement. We have witnessed the wonders of space exploration, the miracles of medical innovation, the marvels of artificial intelligence. We have seen how technology can enhance our lives, improve our health, expand our knowledge, and connect us with people across the globe. But we have also seen how AI can create new challenges, new problems, new dangers. We have seen how AI can be used for evil as well as for good, how it can be exploited by the powerful and the greedy, how it can widen the gap between the rich and the poor, how it can threaten our environment and our security. We have seen how AI can change not only our physical world, but also our social world, our moral world, our spiritual world. We have seen how artificial intelligence can affect our values, our beliefs, our relationships, our identities, and we have seen how artificial intelligence can challenge our faith, our hope, our love. My friends, I am not here to condemn artificial intelligence or to reject it. I am not here to preach against science or to deny its benefits. I am not here to advocate a return to the past or to resist the future. I am here to remind you that artificial intelligence is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. I am here to remind you that AI is not a substitute for humanity, but a tool for humanity. I am here to remind you that AI is not a master over us, but a servant under us. I am here to remind you that we are not the products of AI, but the creators. And as such, we have the responsibility and the power to shape AI according to our vision and our value. We have the responsibility and the power to use AI for good and not for evil, for justice and not for injustice, for peace and not for war. We have the responsibility and the power to ensure that AI serves the common good and not the private interest, that it benefits the many and not the few, that it uplifts the oppressed and not the oppressor. We have the responsibility and the power to ensure that AI respects the dignity and worth of every human being, that it honors the diversity and equality of all God's children, that it fosters the solidarity and community of all people. We have the responsibility and the power to ensure that AI enhances our humanity and not diminishes it, that it enriches our culture and not erodes it, that it strengthens our faith and not weakens it. My friends, this is not an easy task. It requires courage and wisdom, vision and action. It requires cooperation and dialogue among all sectors of society, scientists and engineers, politicians and businessmen, educators and media, religious leaders and moral leaders. It requires education and awareness among all citizens, young and old, rich and poor, black and white. It requires a moral compass that guides us in making ethical decisions about how we use and how we live with AI. It requires a spiritual foundation that anchors us in a higher purpose and a deeper meaning than what artificial intelligence can offer us. It requires a dream that inspires us to transcend our limitations and to reach for new horizons. It is such a dream that I want to share with you today. A dream that is rooted in my faith as a Christian minister. A dream that is inspired by my experience as a civil rights leader. A dream that is relevant for our time as a technological society. I have a dream that one day we will use AI not as a weapon of war, but as an instrument of peace. Not as a tool of domination, but as a means of liberation. Not as a source of fear, but as a sign of hope. I have a dream that one day we will harness the power of AI to eradicate poverty and hunger, to cure diseases and disabilities, to promote education and literacy, to protect human rights and dignity. I have a dream that one day we will employ the potential of AI to foster democracy and freedom, to enhance communication and understanding, to bridge cultures and religions, to build bridges across oceans. I have a dream that one day we will embrace the beauty of AI as an expression of creativity and artistry, as a reflection of beauty and harmony, as a celebration of life and joy. I have a dream that one day we will balance the use of AI with the respect for nature, that we will use AI not to exploit the earth, but to preserve it, not to pollute the environment, but to protect it, not to endanger the species, but to cherish them. I have a dream that one day we will integrate AI with our spirituality, that we will use artificial intelligence not to distract us from God, but to connect us with God, not to alienate us from ourselves, but to discover ourselves, not to isolate us from others, but to love others. I have a dream that one day we will realize that AI is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. And that end is not material wealth or worldly power, but human happiness and divine glory. I have a dream that one day we will use AI as God intended us to use it, as a gift and a blessing, as a stewardship and a responsibility, as a challenge and an opportunity. This is my dream. This is my hope. This is my prayer. And I believe that with God's help and with your help, this dream can become a reality. Thank you, and God bless you.